Time no see, my spirits. Welcome back to Halona's pickacard reading, and today we'll see that who would be your future spouse and what kind of features they have and how you two will end up together. So the same 3 piles today, and this will be pile number 1 for today, and this will be pile number 2. And this one will be pile number 3. So if you need more time, please just feel free to pause over here and choose your pile. So let's get started with pile number 1. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So who's gonna be your future spouse? I think that you might already know this person actually. And even you have not known them yet, I do feel like at the first period you know each other, the chemistry would be quite strong. You would it's kind of like love at the first sight. You would get really attracted to each other. But the point is, you might feel like this one could be the soulmate, but after you have that deeper conversation, you might find that this person is quite different from the way you expected. And that's the point. You might feel like, maybe I get it wrong, maybe it's not the soulmate. But the universe is trying to tell you that things or the way people come, it could not really be the same as you expected. So it doesn't mean that this one is not your soulmate, okay? I do feel this person could really have a deeper connection with you than anyone else. And you too, I do feel like the universe is trying to tell you through this, connection, that you need to accept things as they are, accept people as they are. And if you go with the flow instead of just just stick to your expectation, well then this person, they could really give you surprises. They could really give you a wonderful connection. And I do feel like in the future, if you being through this period of kind of getting to know each other more and really get used to each other's the way they think, the way you think, I do feel like there's huge possibilities that you two would end up together. I mean, even into marriage, because I do sense that the process from you two become together to understanding each other would be a little bit longer. But after you two really have that hard conversation, well then the process from your become lovers to the marriage would be quite rapid, quite speedy, out of your expectation. Yeah, because you two were really will be really a perfect match for each other. I do feel like that. So the process that you two get to know each other, it could be tough, it could be really take time, may make you lose patience, but the universe wants you to know that this process is really necessary for you two to come together in the end. Okay, so I do think that you should see it more in a long-term way, to see it more a little bit more seriously. Perhaps you just met this person, or you have not met them yet, and at the very beginning you might think that I'm not gonna take it too seriously, or it's just not, it could not be the one, but actually it could be the one. That's what your universe wants you to know. Okay, so I think that's all for pile number 1, and see you next time then. Okay, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So who's gonna be your future spouse? I do feel a strong energy, that past energy, and long distance between you two. Because this person could really be you two could really be under a no contact situation. I feel like that. This person, I do feel like they kind of a workaholic, and they spend a lot of time on painting their future. They dream about what they could do in the future, but it does not mean that they do not care about you, or they put their work on priority just because they want to be successful. It's never the case. They do that because they think that the financial stability could be a real main factor like whether a relationship could be stable or not. This is how they view a love relationship. So this is why that you might feel kind of let out in the cold in the past because of this. But they really want you to know that it doesn't mean that they don't love you. It's just because they could not feel confident enough to like step into this connection or like be with you if they do not have the financial, you know, the power to support you or to support your connection. But now, like, I do feel like in the past they could really like have a low vibration because they were not in a really good period of their work. But now they like really rise up, and I feel like they are under a better situation than they do before. And this gives them that quite strong confidence to approach it again, and they transformed a lot. I do feel like they kind of like wish that time could flash back. They wish time could get back to the time that you two were not separated yet. Because this person, they really overthink a lot, like, you know, just think about the memories you two have shared, and they really feel painful when they think of that because you were only in their memories, but they want you to by their side. And it's like, so I think that this person now, the things that I really wish for is to see you like to go over those, you know, like mountains and seas. I don't know how to say that. It's like to walk through those distance for you to just see you in person. And I do feel like this person, they try to connect with you, like send you telepathically message. Yeah, they do want you to know that even you two are apart, they think of you all the time. They never forget you. And I also think that if this is not the case, if like you do not have anyone in your mind when you hear this kind of description, well, then in the future you might meet someone like of this person could really like concentrate on their work. It's all about, yeah, you might feel like this person, their life is full of like schedules or things they want to do in the future, but yeah, at the beginning, well, then if that's the case, when this woman could be the next partner of you. Okay, yeah, I think that's all for pile number 2, and see you next time then. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So who's gonna be your future spouse? Okay, I do feel like most of you are still in a quite painful situation because of your past, because what you've been through. And I feel like you might still like an energy that you like keep blaming on the one who hurt you deeply. But this person would be a fresh, new person in your life, and they will bring you a totally different relationship, a whole brand new beginning to your life. Like, I do feel like this person like could be your future spouse. They could be really positive and passionate, and could really like give you a whole lot of like positivity, a lot of confidence to you, and you might feel like you could transform into a totally different person when you be with this one, because they might like been through a lot of painful like memories, a lot of like toxic relationships in the past, maybe more than you did, and they were not like, yeah, they're kind of like a warrior. They're not like just step back because of that. They just keep going and carry on, and they try to like fix themselves after that, and just rise up and just grow into like a more like, you know, powerful and more like attractive person because of what they've been through. Because they take all those things as challenges, as the things that could make them like grow, instead of what things that could just draw them down. Yeah, I think this person could really be a strong, like mentally, whether it's mentally or it's about physically, they're quite a strong person, and they could really understand you more than anyone else. Still, they know why you're so like in a low vibration. They know like why you are upset, and they know how to help you get out of that kind of energy. And I do feel like they are quite a leader type person, so they will like bring you happiness, and they will let you know that what you should go, how you should get out of this conversation, get out of this situation. They will just light up your whole like life like that. Because I do feel like part number 3, you are still like trying to protect yourself. Like you might push this person away at the beginning. I do feel like that because you do not trust people easily as you did before, because you were hurt in the past. So you might try to protect yourself, like refuse to really open your heart to them at the beginning. But this person, they will keep trying. And I think the universe wants to tell you that maybe you should try to be like open a little bit more than you could to this person, because they do have the positive energy to give you, and all you have to do is just to receive that kind of energy. Okay, this person could be really passionate, and you could meet this person during a travel or a trip, like really relaxed environment. Yes, and yes, I do feel like you should not miss this opportunity if you really met this person, because they are really meant to help you out at this period. Okay, I think that's all for part number 3, and see you next time then.